what more could an Australian government do to help a company such as Lake operating internationally?
Well, perhaps not so much Lake, but the industry in general. If I go back 20 years ago to the early 2000s, I was working in banking in the energy sector. And at that stage, banks were talking about moving away from coal. Australia was at the forefront of renewable energies, new technologies. And unfortunately, there was not consistent government policy, both at a federal and state government level, to then maintain that Australian edge in those areas. Now we're significantly behind many other countries, which is a bit of a shame. But it doesn't mean that it's all over. If Australia was to move more towards electric vehicles, we would need, for example, to have policy on what are going to be the charging stations. So Tesla, because Tesla is available, there are Tesla charging stations. But we need to know what is the port that's going to go into the other cars. And it'd be nice if there was one other, because then the car makers would go, okay, that's that type of charging infrastructure. We know to go and sell these sorts of vehicles in Australia. It's perhaps less important now because most of the electric vehicles that we're buying in Australia are high-end, and we saw that in California with Teslas. But I was in California only 6 months ago, and you could lease an electric Fiat 500 for around $86.90 US a month. So why would you ever own a car if that was going to be the case? Heck, that's like 2 or 3 Uber rides.